A Bug's Life, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo. What do they all have in common? They all share the same origin story about a famous lunch meeting that became the birthplace of Pixar's golden age. In the summer of 1994, as John Lasseter was putting the finishing touches on his masterpiece, Toy Story, he faced that terrifying question every creator feels. What's next? He reached out to his colleagues, including Pete Docter and Andrew Stanton, and invited them to pitch ideas for Pixar's next film at the Hidden City Cafe, in what would become known as the legendary lunch. John, feeling very disappointed after Toy Story because of all the limitations of the animation, so for his next film, he wanted something simple like Bugs, retelling the classic story of the ant and the grasshopper, with a fun twist where the grasshoppers would keep the food for themselves. When Pixar started promoting Toy Story, Pete Docter was impressed by how children really believed their toys were alive when they left the room. This feeling of make-believe entering reality. Pete Docter, who wanted the same feeling for his movie, decided to explore another childlike belief of monsters hiding in the closet. Andrew had two ideas. One, inspired from a moment when he was little, going to the dentist office, asking the question, what if the fish in the aquarium wanted to go home? And the other, about a movie called Trash Planet, about a dystopian future where the world is no longer livable, so humanity has left off, but forgot to shut off the last robot. But as with Toy Story, they needed backing to make these films. So Pixar owner Steve Jobs went back to Disney, and together they hammered out a new deal in which Disney would finance 5 original films, splitting the revenue 50-50. And in return, Disney would own these movies. Remember, sequels don't count, because it will play an important part in my future stories. Ideas became part of that 5-film deal, A Bug's Life, Monsters Inc., and Finding Nemo, and became the building blocks for a new age of animation excellence. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time as we dive deeper into Monsters Inc. and how it was one of the hardest Pixar movies to animate.